Hello, future masters of automated trading. We are gradually, step by step, approaching our ultimate goal, namely the launch of an automated process, earning money on your personal computer. But before that moment, we need to discuss a few more important issues. And the topic of this lesson is which type of account is best to choose for automated trading. I would add that 50% of your account's success will depend on the correct choice of trading account. The final result. Therefore, this issue is very important, and today in this lesson we will examine it in detail. Let's go! Let's start with why different types of accounts are needed at all. On any broker's website, you can see that several accounts are offered for trading. These can be standard accounts, they can be accounts with a super narrow spread. These can be cent accounts and some other types of accounts with slight differences between them, but they are still different. Why are they offered in different variations? In general, trading can be compared to a buffet where everyone likes something different and you can't offer the same thing to everyone. And similarly, some choose trading for long-term investments, while others trade within the day. So for these two categories of traders, you can't offer the same type of account because they have completely different objectives. And now we will figure out what types of accounts exist. Let's start with the classic standard type of account. This type of account is offered by literally every Forex broker. On this account, there is a floating spread with no commissions from the broker. And this account is offered to every trader who registers a trading account with the broker, by default for starting. Although in reality, this type of account cannot be called the best, because this type of account is well suited for medium-term and long-term trading, but for intraday trading, which 90% of traders engage in, it is poorly suited. And that's all because on standard accounts, the spread is large. The broker's spread, I told you that on a standard account, there is no broker commission. So the broker includes the commission, for executing each trade in the spread. That is in the difference between the buying price and the selling price. This is a huge spread that prevents us from trading normally. Trades are executed not at the price we see on the quote chart. Extra points are added to this price due to the spread widening. So these extra points make our trading much worse than on other types of accounts, especially on the ECN account type. As for the advantages, of course, as I mentioned, there is no broker commission there, and this is probably the best trap for beginners who want to save by not sharing their money or trading results with anyone. But, as I said earlier, the broker hides their commission for executing each trade within the spread. And due to the large spread, our trading results will be much worse than on accounts with commissions. Thus, on the classic account type, in the place of saving, you get insufficient results. A good trading result, and this is much worse than if you were trading on commission-based account types. As for ECN accounts, this stands for Electronic Communication Network. This type of account works as follows. Now I will explain all of this to you in simple terms. So, let's imagine that we press a button, say buy or sell, and the broker receives from us in this way. Thus, a trading order for the execution of this order. He cannot execute this order on his platform because it is not a market. The broker is simply an intermediary between us and the financial market. And our transaction is sent to a liquidity provider with whom there is an agreement to execute such client orders. And when our trading order is sent to the liquidity provider, they execute it at the market price. Each liquidity provider, of which there are many, at the moment of executing the transaction, may have different prices. Some have worse, some have better prices. If you gather all these liquidity providers into one pool, into one exchange order book, then the broker has the opportunity to execute the transaction at the price that will be the best for the trader. At the moment of issuing this trading order for buying or selling, and such, a system is called an electronic communication network and allows us to trade with minimal spreads and execute transactions. Precisely at the price that we see on the quote chart, this will be the best price at the moment we issue our trading order or our trading bots do. So, such an electronic communication network is considered the most advanced and the best in the world of trading. This type of account is used by all professional traders, including the 90% pool of traders who trade intraday, meaning those who trade using our scalping strategies. And everything that is traded within the day is considered scalping strategies because they have very small execution targets. So of course, it's best to trade such strategies with a small spread. Therefore, I personally add that this is the best type of account that one can choose for trading. As for the advantages of accounts like ECN, firstly, they provide us with the minimal spread for trading. And this is the advantage that outweighs all the disadvantages, because the only downside of this type of account is the broker's commission. But this broker's commission is nothing compared to what we will gain with this type of account. The result is much more effective than with any other type of account. Now let's consider another interesting type of account. This is a cent account. So what is a cent account? In cent accounts, you trade not in dollars but in cents. And your deposit in the account is displayed not in dollars but in cents. And let's call both dollars and cents as units of deposit. So for example, if you top up your account on a classic account or an ECN account, for $100 it will be displayed as $100. That is 1 unit and 2 zeros. So if you are trading on a cent account, the broker will display on your platform as, for example, $100, as $10,000 because there are 100 cents in each dollar accordingly. If you break down these $100 into cents, it will amount to 10,000 cents. These cent accounts are quite popular among traders, especially among beginner traders. Why are they popular? Because firstly, you deposit a small amount and it is displayed on your trading account. In a larger number of deposit units, you deposit $100 and see $10,000. Of course, this is not a real $10,000, it's 10,000 cents. And every trader who deposits $100 understands that it's still $100. But firstly, psychologically, this likely has a positive effect on a person. Secondly, it positively influences proper trading with risky strategies such as martingale or averaging, and accordingly, for the use of bots that employ risky strategies. For example, within this course, we provide each of our course participants with a free trading bot, Gonzo Trader. This bot will be available for both the MT4 and MT5 platforms. So this Gonzo Trader uses averaging and martingale, which is a risky strategy in order not to take unnecessary risks. By using this bot, we can utilize a cent account, that is deposit $100 into the account. This will be displayed as 10,000 in real account units. And these 10,000 will be sufficient for the trading bot to manage properly. Capital, because if it ends up on an account with $100, those $100 are not enough to execute all these averaging and martingale strategies. But with 10,000 units of deposit, everything is much more feasible. This bot will have its trading aligned correctly. It will manage this capital properly because it is sufficient for averaging and martingale. That's why cent accounts are considered popular among beginners. And there is also a small statistic from brokers that about 72% of beginner traders lose their capital. So, from a practical standpoint, if you are starting to trade, these are your first trades, your first deposit. It is better, of course, to do it on a cent account, deposit a small amount, so that your small investments are transformed in this way into a sufficiently large deposit in terms of units on the deposit, so that you can use this account for convenient simultaneous trading with different strategies, trying yourself on the real market. Not on a demo account where everything is, so to speak, fake, but on the real market where everything is genuine. Advantages. As you understand, from cent accounts, it is that we have the opportunity to apply any strategy, including risky ones, without real risk to the trader's capital, and with the possibility of using precisely dangerous systems that require many units of deposit in the trading account to average them and apply tactics. Martingale. As for the downside, it is that on such accounts, there will be a large spread. Therefore, you will not be able to correctly and accurately apply all types of strategies on this account. meaning intraday, or some scalping on a cent account won't work. This account is best suited precisely for such dangerous bots with non-combining strategies and with martingale. As for leverage, it is a very important parameter of your trading account. The greater the leverage, the more trades you can open simultaneously on the account. Accordingly, your risks increase with high leverage, but the profitability of your trading also significantly increases. Personally, I want to say that trading, and it is already considered a dangerous activity, accordingly, plus or minus should no longer concern us. If we use good high leverage, for example, 1 to 500, then at least we will earn. But if we use low leverage, for example, 1 to 3 or 1 to 10, 1 to 30, then not only do we earn little, but we are also more likely to take on more risk, because the trader will see that he has insufficient results in terms of profit, and he will make even more trades, which is even more risk. So I advise you to choose a leverage of 1 to 500. This will be the optimal leverage, with balanced risks and good profitability. And at the end of this lesson, when we have already covered the most important questions regarding trading accounts, you might wonder which type of account to open. As I mentioned earlier, it is best to focus on account types. Accounts with the narrowest spread with a commission. As I mentioned, these are called ECN accounts. Electronic communication network. These types of accounts are best suited for intraday trading and scalping. However, if you are trading with NITE strategies that are long-term with a trade execution horizon of 1 week or more, then generally you can choose the standard type. In such a case, you will likely save money because there are no broker commissions. Considering that, over the course of a week, during which your trade will be in the market, the quotes move a significant number of points, the spread, in which the broker includes their commission, will no longer be important to you. However, if you are trading intraday strategies, scalping, or using trading bots, you absolutely need an account type, as I mentioned, electronic communication network. Sometimes these types of accounts are called differently by various brokers. Just focus on what is written, that there is a commission and spreads from zero. This type of account is best suited for any type of trading. As for cent accounts, yes, they can also be very useful to you, especially if you are launching a trading bot that requires a large capital in the account, because it averages and trades using the martingale strategy. Such trading bots, although they are risky, are considered the most effective because they provide 5, 10, or even 20% profit monthly. Why should we deprive ourselves of such an opportunity and not use a bot just because someone said it's risky? Well, we have a solution to such a risk. A cent account where your small deposit is divided into a large number of cents. And this trading bot is already sufficient to trade with such an account type successfully. Institute using martingale and averaging. Therefore, choose without hesitation for risky bots, cent accounts. As I mentioned earlier, we are step by step getting closer to the goal of launching an automated trading process on your personal computer. And in the next lesson, we will discuss another topic that will bring us closer to the final goal. See you.